Human history is measured in millennia, from the discovery of fire to the invention of the wheel. Progress was slow, predictable, but that era is over. We are currently standing at the steepest point of the exponential curve. What used to take 1,000 years to change now happens in a decade. The next 1,000 years will not just change how we live, it will redefine what it means to be human. From the biological merging with machines in 2050 to the stellar empires of year 3000. This is the chronological roadmap of our species. Welcome to the timeline of the future. Late 2020s mark the end of the information age and the beginning of the intelligence age. Artificial general intelligence emerges not as a sci-fi monster, but as a silent infrastructure. By 2028, the cognitive barrier is broken. AI systems begin to solve scientific problems that had stalled human progress for decades, from protein folding to advanced material science. The economy shifts rapidly. The value of human labor is no longer defined by calculation or memory, but by creativity and empathy. We are no longer the sole thinkers on the planet. We now share the Earth with a synthetic mind. Throughout history, our interaction with knowledge was limited by the speed of our thumbs and the size of our screens. In the early 2030s, the physical interface begins to dissolve. Brain-computer interfaces move from medical prototypes to consumer adoption. The goal is simple: high-bandwidth communication between the biological brain and the digital cloud. Language itself starts to evolve. Why speak when complex concepts can be transmitted directly from mind to mind? This is the first step toward a hive mind. The individual begins to merge with the collective data of the species. As global complexity exceeds human cognitive processing, traditional politics become obsolete. By 2040, governance undergoes a radical transformation. We enter the age of optimization. Algorithmic governance systems are implemented to manage resources, energy grids, and logistics with mathematical precision. The chaotic debates of human politicians are replaced by data-driven decision-making. Society trades the unpredictability of human error for the cold efficiency of the machine. It is a golden age of stability, but it raises the eternal question: in a perfectly optimized world, does human free will still exist? The mid-century marks the most dangerous period in human history. The climate crisis reaches its peak. Coastal cities build massive seawalls to survive the rising tides, but pressure creates diamonds. In the desperate search for survival, humanity finally unlocks the holy grail of physics: nuclear fusion. By 2055, the first commercial fusion reactors go online. Clean, limitless energy, mimicking the power of the sun itself. This is the end of the fossil fuel era. With unlimited energy, we begin to heal the planet. Carbon capture machines, colossal in scale, start scrubbing the atmosphere, slowly turning the clock back on global warming. While Earth heals, a new branch of humanity takes root on rusted soil. In 2069, exactly 100 years after the first moon landing, the first permanent city on Mars is declared fully operational. It is a harsh existence. Life here is defined by recycling air, water, and waste. But biology begins to adapt. Children born on Mars grow taller and thinner in the low gravity. Their bones are different. Their immune systems vary. For the first time, we are not just one species on one planet. We are becoming interplanetary. The Martians are no longer aliens. They are our grandchildren. As the 22nd century approaches, the final frontier is not space, but the human body itself. Medical technology shifts from curing diseases to preventing aging. Nanobots, microscopic machines in our bloodstream, begin to repair cell damage in real time. The concept of a natural lifespan becomes obsolete. By 2100, living to the age of 150 is no longer a miracle. It is a standard. Death is slowly transforming from an inevitability into a technical problem waiting to be solved. But as we conquer death, we face a new question. If no one dies, where will everyone live? As the 22nd century unfolds, the chemical rocket, once the symbol of space travel, becomes a relic of the past. It is too expensive, too dangerous, and too slow. Humanity begins the construction of the greatest engineering feat in history, the space elevator. Anchored at the equator and stretching 36,000 kilometers into geostationary orbit, this structure opens the solar system to commerce. The cost of leaving Earth drops to near zero. Mining asteroids for platinum and gold becomes a daily industry. Earth is no longer just a home. It is the capital city of a growing solar empire. While we conquer space, a quieter revolution happens within our own bodies. Evolution by natural selection takes millions of years. Evolution by technology takes seconds. Humans begin to replace failing biological organs with superior synthetic counterparts. Artificial hearts that never stop. Eyes that can see in the infrared spectrum. Limbs that never tire. By 2030, the definition of human is rewritten. We are no longer purely biological entities. We are hybrids. The frailty of flesh is traded for the durability of the machine. Disease becomes a memory, recorded only in history books. By the middle of the millennium, physics becomes the only limit. Why explore the universe in a fragile body that needs oxygen when you can explore it as pure data? Scientists' perfect whole brain emulation, the ability to scan a human mind, map its neurons, and upload it to a digital substrate. For the first time, humanity splits. Those who choose to remain in the physical world, and those who choose to migrate into the cloud. A digital reality where time, space, and physics are controlled by thought alone. In this realm, we are effectively immortal. As we cross the halfway mark of the millennium, our neighborhood looks very different. The great project of terraforming Mars is finally complete. The red planet is now green and blue. It has breathable air, flowing rivers, and forests that stretch for thousands of miles. But we did not stop there. Floating cities in the clouds of Venus, underwater colonies on Europa, mining outposts on Titan. The solar system has been tamed. It is no longer a dark, cold wilderness, but a bustling metropolis of trade, culture, and life. Humanity has officially become a multiplanetary species. However, our hunger for energy is insatiable. Even the nuclear fusion reactors of Earth are not enough for a civilization of trillions. To advance further, we must tap into the ultimate source, the star itself. Construction begins on the Dyson Swarm, a massive array of solar collectors orbiting the Sun, capturing nearly 100% of its energy output. At this moment, humanity transitions on the Kardashev scale. We become a Type 2 civilization. We now control the power of a star. With this energy, we can bend physics, warp space, and prepare for the longest journey of all. The year is 3000. If a human from 2025 were to look at us now, they would not recognize us. They would see us as aliens, perhaps as gods. We have conquered disease, aging, and gravity. We have mastered the atom and the star. The cradle of Earth is now too small for us. The first interstellar arcs leave the solar system, heading toward Alpha Centauri and beyond. The childhood of humanity is over. Our adulthood among the stars has begun. But remember, none of this is guaranteed. This timeline, this magnificent future, hangs by a thread. It all depends on surviving the great filters of the 21st century. The future is not written. It is built by us today. One final question remains. Do you think humanity will achieve immortality? Or are we destined to filter ourselves out? Write your prediction in the comments below. This was only the beginning. To secure your seat for the next journey into the unknown, subscribe.